edition, and it is rainy here in Cayman. So I hope those of us here in Cayman, you're staying warm and dry. And if you're joining from other places, shout out to you. Thank you for joining us tonight. And last week we looked at men having fun too. It's okay for men to have fun as well. And we decided to extend the program tonight. And we have a guest in our midst, and we will introduce him shortly. So, all right, Flash Fam, let's get into it because the mic belongs to the men again. So, in that case, we're going to say welcome to Man Talk, right? So, the program is Flash Talk, but we're going to call it Man Talk tonight, the Uncut edition. No cliches, no filters, and no I'm good bro responses allowed tonight. Please, we don't want that. Because let's be honest, y'all been taught to be solid, silent, and strong, but not always safe to speak. And that's why we are here tonight. So tonight we want to get into the real stuff. The emotions men hide, the pressures they carry, the joy that you all deserve, and yes, the things y'all wish women knew but never say out loud. We're keeping it fun, honest, and just a little spicy because this is Flash Talk and we don't do fluff around here. Welcome, Maria. Good to have you. So let's talk, brothers. We want to hear from you tonight. And as such, I want you to know that we, the ladies, are indeed listening. Now, we're going to get right into it. But before we do so, we're going to take a short break and then we will be right back.
Need help to produce your podcast? Flashpoint Media makes it very easy. We can relieve you of the headache by recording your podcast for you. So, take the first step to getting your content to your desired audience. Contact us here at Flashpoint and your podcast will be live in no time. Our website is www.flashpointmedia.ky or call us at 345-321-6969. That's 345-321-6969.
When the world quiets down and the noise of the day fades away, that's when the real conversations begin. The ones we hide, the ones we fear, the ones that need to be heard. Conversations After Dark with Mario, where the silence ends and truth begins. Every Wednesday night at 10 p.m., Mario takes you on a journey through the real, raw, and rarely spoken truths that shape our lives. From personal battles to family struggles, community wounds to silent traumas. No topic is too taboo, no story too deep. It's not just talk, it's healing. This is a space where shame is shattered, silence is broken, and truth finally speaks. Conversations After Dark with Mario, every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Only on Flashpoint Radio, www.flashpointmedia.ky. Stay up, speak up, heal forward.
This is Flash Talk, the Uncut edition. Say it just how you feel it. No filters, no fluff, just real talk with the full Flashpoint fam. Get with it.
From hot takes to belly laughs, the crew is locked in and ready.
From debates that might get a little spicy, including all VIP members.
This is where vibes meets voice, jokes meets truth, and we talk things.
We are here to get real.
It's raw, it's real, and it's about time.
Big conversation. This is Flash Talks, the Uncut edition. Flash Farm. We talk to things there now.
Real people, real voices, real conversations.
Flash Talk, the Uncut edition at 7 p.m. every Thursday, right here on Flashpoint.
All right. So, welcome back to Man Talk, the Uncut edition. And I'm going to ask our guest to introduce himself to us tonight. And I truly appreciate you joining us. So, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, good evening. My name is Denton Powis, and it's a pleasure to be here. So, greetings to everyone, to the host, and uh, everyone in the studio. I must say it's been a while that I ever have to come like publicly or and in the media to express myself. But it's something that I enjoy. So let's get it started.
Let's get it started. I love your vibe. And then we have Sir Maria joining us. Maria, I was told that maybe you couldn't wake up, after your show this morning. Yes, but but anyway, for those who do not know Sir Maria, gonna ask him to introduce himself at this time. So I heard. Ah, all right. So let's get right into it. And then we have Sir Michael as well. Okay, so we're going to start with our guest. So, my first question to you, sir, is what's something you were taught about being a man that you now realize it was trash? That was just trash advice.
Nickey, sorry a while ago. I thought my mic. Sorry, before you
Okay.
answers, I think my mic was off a while ago.
Questions directed to me.
Yes, sir. Sir
Oh,
Denton, that's your question.
oh, that men don't cry, and you
Ah,
and you need to tough up. I remember back in Maypen Junior High, a young lady took some stuff from me. She literally was bullying me. I only know about bullying when I come came on. Back then in Jamaica, they used to say bad you up or rough you up or whatever. The term bullying was not, the term they would use. Yeah, yeah, coward or a girl beat you up or a girl bad you up.
mm-hmm,
And this girl was in the cadet. She liked me, but I didn't know. And I used to have bad lips back then, like chapped lips. Whenever it come onto the summertime, my lips would just chop. And my
mm-hmm,
parents was in Cayman, and I asked them, I saw this chapped lips thing, and I asked them, and they bring one for me. And
mm-hmm,
it have the little rope that you put around your neck. So
mm,
whenever you would get dry lips, you would just do it and put it down. But being a Jamaican, you have to be careful how man a put on something on them lip,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
especially in a primary school or a junior high. All tensions high.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, yeah.
and this young lady in the cadet saw me,
Mm,
and she just pop it from around my neck.
wow.
And she used the word chichi. Hey boy, yeah, chichi boy, give me this.
Mm.
But you put on, a boy I put on lipstick and then she run and tell the crowd that she saw me in the restroom putting on lipstick. Which
Mm-hmm.
she shouldn't be in our side, but she just was this girl who was determined. And when I now think I have the right to complain, I complained to my teacher, who was Miss Mullins at the time.
Mm.
I complained to Miss Mullins that, the young lady had took my lip gloss, and Miss Mullins asked me to come to the front of the class, and she literally
Wow.
humiliated me and said, "Where boy I do with lipstick or chopstick?"
Mm-hmm.
And I felt so bad that I let her keep it. Even if she was giving it back to me, I wouldn't want to take it because I feel like no
Right.
no man have the right to put on something on their lip to protect it, no matter what.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
and the evening I was on my way to the bus stop, and it just rained down on me, and I feel so emotional that I started to cry. And one of my friends saw me, and he said, "I cry, I cry." I said, "No man, I seen Kevin on me eye, man." And I denied it that I was crying. Me I tell them say them thing they used to fly in your eye when you're young, them and thing the back in Jamaica, a pepper, what them call them pepper when they catch
Yeah.
in the eye. Yeah. Me I tell them say one of them then in my eye, and me even ask him for using short sleeve just to wipe out my eye, because I felt that I can't let no one know that I was crying because they took my lip gloss away
Yes.
or my
Yeah.
top lip away. So, one of those things is that you can't be emotional as a Jamaican man, and you can't cry, and you can't do anything that will make you look feminine. As if
Mm.
being feminine is the worst thing ever. So that's one of the things I experienced back in Jamaica growing up, that men are not supposed to be cry or be wimped or look weak. You're always, and this is why
Mm.
we grow so much men in Jamaica that don't have any heart at the point. That's my
Right. They
opinion
get
though.
aggressive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I came here when I was 17, and today
Right.
I am told that I did not get the real Jamaican attitude.
Oh
Meaning
wow.
that I'm soft, I'm not a real man. I remember one time someone did me something like real, real bad,
Mm-hmm.
and they fell in need, and I wanted to assist them, and I hid from my parents that I was going to assist this person, because I didn't want my mom to know that after all the drama that I would assist this person.
Right.
And I felt bad trying to help this person, knowing that they need my help,
Mm-hmm.
that anyone else would know. And even when I remember when I first accepted the Lord in 1994, was my first
Right.
I got saved. And I remember somebody at the church did me something real wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and the person chose to did me wrong and stopped talking to me. And
Wow.
I I literally make it my point of duty every time to go to church to try and just talk to the person. I couldn't bear it. I couldn't hold up. So
Right.
maybe I'm a different man, but I can't hold it. I just want to talk to the person and get it over with.
Right.
I was literally stressed out. I was working, I couldn't do my work. I want to just get this over with so I can just be at peace with this person.
Right.
And one day when I was going to the person, I know it was God. I was going to the person to say, you know what, I'm not gonna hold malice anymore. We are both on the choir, and this
Yes.
person would do everything to avoid me. And
Right.
when I was going to talk to the person came and talked to me, and I was filled with goosebumps because this person who literally rejected me because of something that they did, and I still wanted to talk to them. And when they came and talked to me that night, I was so peaceful. Believe you me, I couldn't sleep. I was so excited because I spoke to this person, and now there's no more drama, and I didn't have it up. Now, as a
Yeah.
Jamaican man, you don't care. She did you something, Christian or not, you just let it be.
Move on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are their problem.
Yeah.
But as a Jamaican man, I guess maybe, as I said, maybe I leave out too early, or I didn't get that hardness in the heart.
And you brought out a valid point that one of the things men were taught as boys is that they don't cry, you know?
No, no.
And the reality is men are human beings, which means human beings have emotions and real feelings. When men cry, I don't see why they have to apologize for it either, because there is something that is causing that emotion. And so it is very important that we let men know that it's okay. It's okay to cry. And we as women need to be, a little more understanding where that is concerned, right? So thank you so much, Denton, for sharing that. And Mario, I have a question for you, sir. Do you feel like being vulnerable makes you less of a man, or does it make you feel more powerful, and why?
Being vulnerable.
Yes.
To who?
Just in general.
I am usually not vulnerable to anybody. I am a few years older than Denton.
Oh, you know Denton?
I don't just looking at him, I can tell I'm older than him.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Careful, I'm approaching 50.
You're approaching 50?
Yeah.
Me approaching it, but me close. me off a trip and dropping at 50 any minute now. Um, Vulnerability? No. If you catch me in a moment of extreme grief and you see me vulnerable, that, yeah, yeah. I don't show vulnerability at all. I'm sorry. It's not something that I share with the world.
And you don't need to apologize for that.
My mom, yeah, she'll see me vulnerable. Everybody else, no.
Right. So
Yeah.
when your mom sees you vulnerable, how do you feel less of a man? Or does it make you feel powerful when your mom sees you vulnerable?
I am mommy's boy.
Ah.
Yeah. When I'm with her, I'm the baby.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So basically you feel safe enough around your mom to be vulnerable.
Of course.
Very,
Yes.
very well.
Yes.
So should I understand then, and all women watching or listening, that men will be vulnerable around women who they feel safe around? Is that the understanding?
I would think so, yes.
Okay. Denton, do you agree with that?
Amen.
Do men get vulnerable around women who they're safe with?
Amen.
Only women that have seen me cry is women that I fall in love with. If I fall in love, we cry like a baby.
I love it.
And I definitely won't let anyone else see me in that mood unless I'm in love. I think something is wrong with me. To be honest.
No, you're good. You're okay.
I don't explain myself, but I think something is wrong with me because I just feel when I'm in love, I have to go all out. I have female friends who tell me just wanna move. I can't do that.
Oh,
Once
okay.
I met someone, I am with you. You are my life. You are my everything. And worse if the person is a Christian and that we share the same faith and we can sail in the same boat. Then yes, you got me. In other words, it takes a woman who loves God to move me.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yes, once you love God, I don't have to worry about anything else. No, we Jamaican man, we're afraid of bun. So find a woman who love God, she not cheat on God, she not cheat on me.
Are you? Yeah.
That's exactly where I want to be.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I understand what he's talking about.
I get you. And I'm so happy that the men are, you know, giving us more insight on how they feel so that we as women can understand you guys as well. So I appreciate it. Now I have another question, gentlemen. What is one unspoken? Welcome, Michael. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
What is one unspoken pressure you feel as a man that most people don't acknowledge? What's one unspoken pressure, Denton, you feel as a man that most people don't acknowledge?
that if you're in a debate, or if a woman says something and you want to prove your point, they're saying you're chat like you're a girl, or you know what, that me done with that long time, my youth, especially my sisters. Why you come up back with that for? You're a woman or you're a man? Let me check you where you're weird. Because we done with that long time, and I just feel that men can, sometimes I am good at debating. I was president of my debating team in school. I love to debate. So it get me in trouble in my relationships. Now I have a brother, he's a pastor, and he's married to an American, and everything she says goes. He told me one time, happy life, happy wife, happy life. Even him and him wife never argue, but me and him wife argue. Because I don't believe that if I have a point, I should succumb it because I am a man. I shouldn't talk. Or I shouldn't bring my point across.
Mm.
So I believe fairly that they shouldn't judge you, or saying like they'll say, yo, you're weak like a gal, or you act like a gal, or
Mm-hmm.
your attitude is of a female because you are bringing your point across.
Wow.
And as I tell you, in a society that deem
Wow.
man as tough and rough as Jamaica, you cannot express yourself. And if even if you're right, you should just shut up because you're a man. Don't bring your point across. Just suppress it. And I would say many people on here might have known that the rate of suicide among men is extremely high. Even if
Very.
they have to kill someone before they kill themselves, it's still extremely high because men don't get to blow off pressure. I am an engineer by profession. And when we have pipes that constantly bursting, we put what you call a pressure relief valve.
Yes.
And one of the biggest killer in this world, they call it silent killer, is heart attack or strokes, and it is less among women because they express themselves when they're hurting and they talk. They find some female friend and express it to. Now we men, you call your virgin and you tell say, yo, right now my youth, my woman do this and my woman tell say, yo my youth, let go that man, move on brother, let go that day. Don't sit down in that. And then dismiss you because you're not supposed to feel hurt or you're not supposed to express yourself. You should just hold it in and let it build up.
Wow.
Understand? So
Is it that
these are
for you? Is it that you're supposed to hold it in, or when him say Lego that, he mean shake it off and move on to something bigger and better?
I'm thinking he's saying to just stop talk about it and just go and just move to something else.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Right.
in
Right.
terms of
Right.
moving to something else,
So per-
sometimes I feel as a man something is not going my way. I have to park that and move at something that is
Where
going to bring a
where is
success,
going to be my
build back and rush the other thing. Sometimes as well you find that certain battles, in my opinion, you just leave certain battles alone and don't fight them because it kinda it counterproductive sometimes. I find women have agendas and they go at certain things. A woman will know that you have a pet peeve or there's something out there
Oh.
that she can do to trigger you every day. And every day, as soon as you step in through the door, she does it. You going to stop and fight with her every day? No, Bridget. Step over that and go about your life because that is her little joy that she's trying to find there. You will not go feed that.
So are you saying, Mario, that we women tend to poke at men and
Yes,
trigger that?
yes,
Really?
yes,
Oh, I didn't
yes.
know.
I think women enjoy making man suffer.
Huh?
Repeat,
If they give
repeat.
a woman option for $1 million or to punish a man and make him feel jealous, come in know who make bun, but I want to know a hot for man. Mario can contest to this if he want, but the feeling of somebody else, and if a woman know that you're jealous, that's all she want to know. She will go over her girlfriend house, go sleep, and not answer her phone for the whole night. I gonna be honest, and I hope I'm not being
It's
too
uncut. It's uncut. It's uncut edition. You're good.
Okay. I have driven from North Side to West Bay until 4 a.m. just to feel the bonnet of my ex car if she was out all night. Ex, not my girlfriend. Ex. So, okay.
What you
Let me
say?
tell you, mental illness is real.
Don't feel bad about it, my brother.
And a woman
Don't feel
can
bad about
drive
it.
a man within seconds, like the fastest, newest car, to
Yeah.
mental illness.
Yeah. Yeah.
All woman what we not love and leave for another woman, and we know say somebody start visit them. The residual effects will cause us to go back and try to fight for the old relationship that we didn't want.
Even if you
Jesus
don't want the
Christ.
person.
You don't even love the person. You find something better, hotter, even a woman will spend for you as a man.
Yeah.
But a
What?
lot of people understand when you see these killings happening in our country,
Yeah.
these are the things. The man them left the woman, find somebody, them feel better, but the woman can't have nobody else.
Wow. Hmm.
Because men are attached to that and that kill their ego to know that somebody else can have what they had.
Wow. Wow. And while you're on that point, I want to. So I'm seeing a new guest. We have. Is it Leonie? My apologies if I
Leonie
butchered
Johnson.
your name. Leonie Johnson. Well, I won't call the last name. I didn't call the last name. You didn't hear that. So Leonie says, true, true son, one of the few good men. All right. So you're a good man. Denton, it seem like you're a good man.
Me, me,
And
me no really need no. Me appreciate that. Me no really need nobody to give me that. Me know to me put because judging at the rate of way man I go on with today, yeah, and the amount of females that I have dated and fathered their kids from year 18 in a Cayman, I have had tons of stepkids who are now doing well in their jobs, some lawyers and others who still call me daddy and send me a text. Welcome money to my account now and then because of what I have done for them.
yes,
So me
yes.
know say me turn up strong. Not
Very
that I am good, but the value of men and taking their responsibility is so low. Them make me look good.
ah, put out your hand now. Put out your hand. Hey, all right. All right. And then Leonie also says, this is what most parents taught their boys. They must not. But that's good. Feel free to express yourself. That's right. Right? And yes, Leonie, not every woman, because what was expressed just now, I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that there are women who really try to trigger men, right? Because that's not nice. It really isn't. Because I don't want anybody triggering me, to be honest, right? Um, and then Maria says this is psychological violence. Kevin spoke about. Okay.
Yeah, that's a overlap from last night's
Oh, I
conversation.
see. And then Arlene is in the house, and Arlene says, this is truly uncut edition. Yeah, man, then Tana talk up the things, then, man. Then Tana talk up the things, then. So, Michael, where's your Malta, Michael? By the way, I know it's man talk, Ellie, but I could do well with a Malta. Yeah, Maria could do well with a Malta. What do you think? Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So we forgot to tell you, Denton, that you were to walk with your Malta, but that's all right.
I'm
That's all
good.
right.
I'm good.
Oh, God. I got my Malta.
Make sure it's DNG.
It's not DNG, but
It
yes,
is.
it
It
is
is DNG.
DNG. Yeah, it will
Definitely not
do. It will do.
original.
Cheers. Back to the program. My apologies. So, Michael, how do you decompress? How do you relax when you're overwhelmed? And is it something healthy or harmful? Remember, it's uncut now. So when you feel overwhelmed, how do you decompress? What do you do? I know you swim, but what else do you do? Do you drink Malta? What do you do?
Well, my decompressing have to do with someone who I would want to be around at that time.
Okay.
And that would definitely be the person who you would have in your
Mhm.
life.
I'm so sorry. I'm not
Are you
really
are you
hearing
hearing
you.
me? Are you not hearing me? All right, until you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Fine,
Perfect.
beautiful, beautiful.
Mhm.
I'm saying that this what you just asked me has to do with someone who is in my life at that time. For decompressing to take place for me, it will be somebody that I want to be around,
Yes.
and that person make me feel comfortable and safe to be around. So if I have a problem and I want to discuss it, no matter how silly and ridiculous it sounds, I
Yes.
won't hear it back, and they won't say that what I'm saying make no sense.
Yes.
But they will listen
Yes.
to what I'm saying and then try to make sense of what I'm saying, even if it makes no sense.
Yes.
More than likely, I am saying something that possibly that person don't understand, and at that point,
Mm.
you might want to say, "Explain that to me." Now, if I have somebody who's talking to me and they say, "Explain that to me," instead of just go on the phone and start texting and then don't care what I'm
Yeah.
saying, then
Yeah.
that's the person that I will talk to all the time. But if you are the one who, when I'm talking to you, you go on your phone and start finding a message that, oh my God, somebody texts me, and you start reading same time, then I stop talking to you. Doesn't matter who you are.
Yes.
Doesn't matter who you are. Because
Yes.
I thought that you were that person. But you're
Yes.
not that person, so I'm stopping myself. And
Thank you.
and so with that said, I decompress with the idea that I have someone that I can talk to, that when I speak, it don't come back or it don't cause me to feel ashamed after speaking. That's the thing. When you started the conversation, you started the conversation that, and I wrote in the last part,
Mm-hmm.
but not safe to talk, to speak. When you read the introductory statement,
Yes.
that men are unable to, when you want men to have spaces that they can express themselves,
Yeah.
because you realize that men don't have safe, are not safe, not have safe space, because I don't subscribe to the safe space part of it, but safe to talk. And this is where we are. When, as Denton said earlier,
Yes.
when men start to talk and express themselves, one or two things happen.
Mm.
Somebody walk away and don't want to hear you say what you're saying. After they
Right.
drop whatever they drop and tell all sorts of story and felt good about it.
Right.
And then when you start to talk, they might walk away and don't want to hear. Or you hear that you chat too much. Two things.
Yeah.
My approach to some of this is, firstly, if this is somebody who I know would do something like this,
Mm-hmm.
when they start to talk, I will walk away first. Because it may have
What?
happened before. So now
Yeah.
that you have done that, I'm going to measure you to know that I'm not going to be talking to you, because it's nonsense to talk to you. I'm just
Yeah.
I am not likely to want to waste my time with somebody who don't have the common
Right.
sense or the intelligence to actually stand up and have a conversation with me. If you
Right.
have the intelligence and the ability to have a conversation with, then we can have some conversation that will result in some solutions to something that we are seeking to find. But if you are somebody who want to come to throw shame at me as a man because you think you can, then that might be a little futile for somebody. I don't have to go
I,
with anything. I might just stop. And that's why it is difficult sometimes for men to not react. And men sometimes don't talk, and they
yes.
react in another way, and then it becomes
Yeah.
a little bit, somebody will say, and in violent, you see, then you
Yeah.
know what you're doing. As Mario said, your people will trigger you, and they know what they're doing, and they know the
Yeah.
response. And a lot of men are in court today because women, they are planning with their friends and family to get out of a relationship or to do something with that or cause you harm, to put you in some lawsuit or something, and they know how
Mm-hmm.
to do it, and they
Right.
plan, and then when you come home, you can't take it no more, and you
Right.
react. As Denton said, the man them tell him, Lego that. I would
Lego
suggest
that.
I would suggest that instruction or that advice would have been
Yeah.
followed and don't go back to that yard. Leave it
Yeah,
alone.
I agree. And I see that Denton went and got, is that bigger? Oh,
Thing.
Ting. I love Ting, you know. When that grapefruit hit, whew, you smile. That will do. I have another question for you, Denton.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Michael. What's something you wish? I can't wait to hear what you're going to say. What's something you wish more women understood about how men love?
The biggest part for me is to know that when a man love a woman,
Mm-hmm.
the Jamaican term you that like maca tree for her. So if you
Mm-hmm.
see a man I go all out for you, I do everything for you. Remember, it's not just intimacy because intimacy is temporal. It's just a few seconds or a few minutes, depends on how you are and how your testosterone is. But to care for you, make sure that your rent is paid, pay your bills. That is monthly. So if a man is outweighing himself, his pay is doing more than what he's receiving, then that's love. I have never in all my years seen a younger woman in her 20s buying medication for a sugar daddy. I've always seen a sugar daddy pay off school fee. To be honest, I think more men is going to go to heaven. You know. Men are
Oh,
more kinder and more loving.
okay. I'm happy you said that because there's something I want you to clarify for me, Denton. Am I to understand that when a man loves a woman, automatically he's going to be kind to her?
Yes, it's impossible for you to love God and not get up and pray every day and want to go to heaven. If you want a solid relationship with God, you're going to make it your point of duty to
Mm.
seek God.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing when you love.
Mm-hmm.
You see, remember, I know God said we are to love our wives as Christ loved the church, that he would die. Some man now mind them picking him up, let's go and die for them picking him up, let's the baby mother. You understand? So I
Mm-hmm.
feel men way of showing that they truly love is to care. Like I love to shop for my women. If I'm in a relationship, I love to buy things for them. It gives me that, and I think it's as um Denzel Washington says, it's selfish. I feel the joy when I do something good for my partner.
Wow.
So I think at all times when if I buy her something that is it's not Valentine's, not her birthday, it's not anniversary, and I just go out and see something. Every time I go into a store I look window shopping, I never look at something for myself.
Mm.
It's either my children or my partner.
Wow.
And that gives me the feeling that that's how I express my love to my kids or to my woman. I want to buy something for her.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, men are the only being that have to prove themselves to be loved. If
Wow.
you're going to talk about your partner, you're going to say, you know what? I love him because he's so caring. He don't drink. He comes home. If he prepared dinner, and if anything is to be done, in fact, he start the bubble bath. He'll do this. He'll do that. That's why you love him because of. But in spite of the fact that now he was somebody who stayed out with friends, drink drunk, and come in, fall asleep even in the car, and you have to go out there and pick him up and bring him in. You tell your friends that I don't know what's wrong with James Tom Brown because this man is just not godly and he's just not doing. You want to flee. You're not gonna love that man.
So
So
I have a question for you, Denton.
bring
So
them.
you mentioned wife.
Yes.
What about women who are not wives? Do they, if they have a boyfriend, will a boyfriend still be kind to them if he loves her?
In my opinion,
Mm.
90% of the women who came here to Cayman to even domestic helpers go back home and build a house or build a house before they go back home. And the men who are doing construction, who work thousands more than them don't have a house because they're the ones who is paying the rent. They are the ones who is assisting their female partners to send the children through college and
Yeah.
through university because there's no daddy. I've never met a woman on this island in all my 30 plus years on this island with a father that support them.
Mm,
To be honest, either
wow.
directly or indirectly. So, yes, I even as a boyfriend, that's where it starts.
Okay. Okay. Someone wants me to ask you a question. She's
Here,
saying, so what happens when the man treat you like crap, treat you bad, and claim them love you?
you have option.
Ah.
Or he loves the idea of you.
He
Or
love,
he
he
loves.
love, he love having you around. Or maybe, I just say, let's say, we can talk with mine, right?
Yes, of course, it's uncut.
And
We want to know the things them.
or maybe that thing good.
Okay.
So that a man loves a good.
But at the same, well, okay. Understood. 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 I won't tread that territory, but I get what you're saying. So
And you know, as men, we can be with you, but not
yeah.
truly love you. We would marry you, but as long as we can be satisfied, then you can hang around, cause
My
you're
God.
benefiting, and then we are benefiting too. So
So
sometimes a man will love the idea of you being there.
like you said, yeah. So
Yeah.
my other
If
question, if if a man is claiming that he loves a woman, right? Will he put the woman in a position where she has to guess that he loves her, or will there be evidence, will there be love in action, so she doesn't have to guess?
sorry, I was interrupted. Please repeat
That's
that.
okay. That's okay. You have your family. I understand that. So I was asking, when a
Check.
man tells a
Quote.
woman,
Hmm.
when a man tells a woman he loves her, but
Yes.
she has to guess, she's not sure. Is that true love?
No, to be honest, once a man love a woman, she go feel it.
Ah,
She go feel it. It,
ah,
it the only thing is that she might deny it,
mm.
but she's gonna feel.
Wow,
She
wow.
she will know.
Yeah. And I thank you so much. And I want to welcome Alric. Alric said they are users and selfish. I don't know if it was the men he was referring to who go home and build the houses. I'm not sure. Arlene says, so the person who asked the question, Arlene says, Nikki, tell her that those men are users. You're listening to the person who texts me? Man who truly loves his woman will respect, protect, provide for her. He will want her to be happy and comfortable. Listen now, Arlene, why me can't see you? I would give you, yeah, yeah. There you go. Or
And if you ask me
say
the
men,
question,
and I agree. Um, Denton mentioned earlier that there are men who may not love the woman,
and if you ask me a
but
question,
for whatever reason, he will not let her go. Go ahead, Michael.
I would just piggyback on Denton conversation.
Okay.
Denton made mention to the house that is built at home, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, and this is a very tricky one, you know. So you don't want to tell all the trade secret, right? So I don't want to come here to say some things and make somebody's life unhappy, you know. But but there's a story that was told. I tell you like this. There's a story that was told. That when rollover time came, when rollover happened, I remember the time when rollover happened. I just came to the island.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so
I,
can I
I
get a break? I have to
Yeah,
run for a few minutes.
go
Yes,
take
sir.
a break. Yes, but please come back. Please come back. Okay, go ahead, Michael.
All right, so we're back. All right, so I was saying that Piggy and just so rollover came and the men and women had to go back home. Not just
Right,
men and women. But then
right,
the story came back of this man who, built this house for this lady, with this lady,
right,
or for this lady. I'm not sure how it worked, but different scenarios.
right.
One would build a house and send home money and build the house. And when he went, I'm gonna give you two.
Okay.
He built home at home, and when he came to the house, there's another man living in the house when he
Oh
came home.
no.
And so, you know, for argument's sake, it was built on our motherland or the family land, so he has no rights to it.
Oh, right.
Oh
So
no.
so this is how it worked because they were together and it built on the family land. But when he went
Right.
home, the house that he built for her and himself, he
Mm-hmm.
went home and there was no house for him. But
Oh
then
no.
there's somebody else living in the house and he had to go and more likely he's a policeman too. So
Understand. Drink. Take your drink. I get you. I understand.
and so I go to the next story. I'm not going to keep it up this evening. I'm going to make it a long conversation. But I
Right.
want to make shots and just be on it like this. There's another story. These are popular stories. Many persons know of these ones, but these are true stories. These are not made up stories.
Okay.
And some of these stories that I'm not going to tell one of them in particular
Okay.
ended up in a man claiming his own life after going home.
After going home.
Yes.
Okay.
In the same rollover thing because he would
Okay.
have provided and thought that he had things there and then nothing is there for him anyhow.
Okay.
And this is a bigger story for many people. But
Mm-hmm.
this particular man, he and the young lady, in love and everything, and he built a house and go home.
Right.
And when he went home, what the young lady did for him was that she told him that when he came, he never told her that he was coming, but he thought that he could just come anytime.
And surprise her, which is a nice gesture.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But she allowed him to sleep in the living room until he could find a space to go the next day. But he stayed all his years in Cayman and worked and supported her. While in
Yeah.
Cayman, I'm talking. But then when
Yeah.
rollover came, she went home before him. And then he went home afterwards.
Right.
And this is the story. So we find this to be a very dangerous pathway. Then there's another part of this where there are many persons who would be in relationships even within the island. And they
Yes.
are married to persons within the island.
Right.
And after the homes are completed, then they have to live somewhere else.
Wow.
But
And
these are not fictitious stories because
right.
we see how many men walk by their house that they work night and day in the hot sun, and
Right.
somebody else living it, and they're having Airbnb rentals, and he don't have a place to sleep now, and he worked
That
and purchased and send people to school and all of that. So I would say that more than likely I agree that, and you ask the question if women love, and I would say yes because you have some women when they love you they really do. And I can attest to that fact to be true. So I'm not
yes.
going to be saying
Yes.
things like, but then our female counterparts, just as much as our men,
Yes.
are deceptive. And so
And
I am not going to put it on one versus the other in that sense.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
in instances, I could share different instances of where the women are devious and evil and wicked, and I could share where in men they are evil, devious, and wicked as well, but in different instances, right? So I would have to split justice on that to say that we can't say
Yeah.
one is wicked and the next one is not. But then
Right.
we have to, when the conversation continues, we could probably, if you ask the right questions, then the answers could come.
Yeah. And that is why, Michael, I do believe in balance, right? In everything, there must be balance as well as boundaries, right? We spoke about self love in one of the talks that we had. And we were reminded that we cannot pour from an empty cup, right? And at the same time, we have to be intentional in showing others that we love them. And at the same time, we also need to pour into ourselves, right? So both men and women, I would encourage you to give everything that you have without saving something for yourself, right? But at the same time,
I would like to say this, Nicky, if you allow me,
action.
please. I'd like to say, if you permit me for a minute to just say
Go
something.
ahead. Mm-hmm.
We are talking about relationships and girlfriends. And if we talk about what's the gentleman name again that we just talked about? I forgot.
Denton.
Denton.
Mm-hmm.
In the scenario that Denton presented, it is taking care of different women who have children for different men who have never seen one of those men or baby fathers taking care of any of those children. And then
Yes.
if he's in that relationship, he has to take care of the woman, pay the rent, take care of the child who's the next man's child, send him to school, and then afterwards he has depleted his resources. She move on to
Mm-hmm.
God back to where she come from. And the same man that
Mm-hmm.
was never in the picture live in the house the whole time.
And that is what I'm saying. With everything, we are always gonna find exception to the rules. And I think because of that background information, I think I can speak on behalf of other women that with this background information, men may go into relationships and say, you know what? I got hurt, so I'm not going to pour into you. But at the same time, how does that work?
Yeah, but this is it, Nikki. I will say this to you. Men are built in as the rescuers. We are lifeguards. We love to think that we can save the woman. We love to believe that. And so we are sympathetic. If you see a barefoot woman on the road walking, you will pick her up in your car, carry her home and get her a bath, and take her to the store and get her the
Right,
best clothing and everything. Take her to the salon and get her manicure, pedicure up and everything and lashes her.
right.
That's what fancies her and nails on. And you doll her up, right? And you give her everything that she possibly want. A man will do that. But then, and I'm not saying that there are not women who will do it too. I'm not saying that because I am a person who have a wide experience of many people and I have experienced many things. So I will not say that women will not do this, but it is very, very rare and far apart for a woman to do the same action. It's a
I'm sorry,
very
Michael. I'm so sorry. Can you add back Denton? Go ahead, Michael.
I'm saying it's a very unlikely thing to see a woman
Right,
operate
right.
in that same way, right? And so that's where
No, that's
I
likely,
no.
because
I'm not saying this is not. I'm saying this is more unlikely for her to operate in that way. But you do find
to give
to pick
this
up a
woman,
man, barefoot, now have no education, and then
of course,
no. I'm
women
saying something to you.
do,
I'm saying something to
Michael.
you. It is more unlikely for a woman to do it, than a man who will pick up somebody who basically have high school education or primary school education and still take her to be a wife.
Can I
I
add some support to that?
Yes, yes. Go ahead, Denton.
In 2017, I met a young lady who was a kitchen helper,
Yes.
and she moved in with one suitcase. And less than a year later, I was moving out with two suitcases. Goes to show that a man will lose everything he have for a family, but at the end of the day, as I mentioned before, you know, see no young woman a buy no sugar daddy, nothing.
Yes.
Everything comes from the sugar daddy.
Yes.
And you know, as you get older, you have all different type of illness. So if him even need if him need diabetic if him even need diabetic pill them,
Want some insulin?
he have $1 million. Just tell him say old man go and buy your business. But the old man will send her through school, through college, through anywhere she want go, law school, anything,
And
everything PR,
for him. And
Yes.
somebody.
and make sure that she's okay. So
Yes.
naturally, men are more kinder and are more human than women.
More human?
The term I
No,
like to use is that men are
I don't
natural
agree.
providers. Men are natural providers and women are not.
That's 100%.
Hmm.
Women take, women receive, they take.
I cannot relate. I really can't. I can't relate to what you're saying about women because
What's your experience of women,
Women are
Nickey?
bad or women are this. Women are natural caregivers
yes,
and will provide care, they nurture.
not only care.
Yes, but women do not naturally provide. Usually when a woman finds herself in the position as the provider,
Right.
she will go a little crazy.
Let me go with this, Mario. If I may, Nickey. If
She
I may,
have to warn you and
if
control
I
you.
may, if I may, Nickey, please let me say this. So where is where the provider? Mario said this a while ago. If you see a woman start to provide, more
Yes.
likely the man is not including in that provision. Not that it doesn't happen. Not that it don't happen, because many women provide for men, and it's not, they don't have a job or anything. But the reality of the world, the view or the statistic will show you that when a woman provides, she's going to provide for herself and the child that she have, but not necessarily for the man. The man have to go and leave us and go about your business because you're a worthless man. You're not working, go on about your business. And you get a job, come back. There's nothing going on but the rent. And so this is an argument. No, I am not saying that you should not have a situation where the man is actually doing the thing, because he is responsible for taking care of the family. But the dynamics of our sociology outcomes has changed so rapidly over time that the specs do not no longer fit those old specs that you want to operate in from 1950 in today's 2025. I want now women have jobs. They were working before, and they were the term housewives were applied by women who went to work to shame women who actually were homemakers.
Okay.
So the housewife name come up to make women feel less. But in reality, the woman who actually stayed at home and took care of the family was the higher level woman, not the one who went to work. And society, if you look at sociology and societal norms, or even if you look at the statistics right now, a woman who actually is a homemaker make her family stronger versus a woman who went to work and have no time for the family, the husband or the children. She's just somebody who work for somebody else who make their business better, but their family, but make the man's family weaker. So you have to see this thing as a reality. So women by natural nature will not go out of her way to go want to take care of a man, but it do happen, and I want to say big up to my bununus and all the bununus them will do it, who will take care of the men even if they don't have a job, and wait on them to start to feel themselves again and start to build some resources, and then the two of you build. Here's the second half of that. Every man, and he grew up and he reach 18 years of age, or I'm a 14-year-old and I'm a man from man. Remember, men are men from they are 12-year-old. Boys become men when they are 12. Don't make anything fool you. We are men at 12 years of age. And what we find is that our conversation started out about how women want to teach the boys as being feminine. We don't want, I don't understand the crying aspect of the whole thing. We go back to the conversation. And so you want to train the men to be men and strong men, that when the time come, you don't want a little sissy man round you, can't fan or fly, and then you expect now, you train him like a little sissy girl. Sorry, girl. Did I say that? Strike it, please. Somebody strike it. Can you strike it? And so you train him like a little, come out like, you know, and then you expect him to respond in a masculine way when you train him like a girl. You have to be clear. I know you're training the men, ladies, because you have that responsibility.
They're gonna have We're gonna have a whole new conversation.
Yeah, I know, but here's the part I'm saying. So the young man, when he becomes a young man, he naturally wants to find a lady to take care of her. And she don't have to have no money, she don't have to have no education, she don't have to have no job, she just have to have herself and him like her and him going to do everything for her.
You don't even have to be pretty.
And you don't even have to pretty. You might have to have a big up, you might just have to look nice.
And one of our VIPs, one of our flash fams said, "Drink your Malta, me dear." Find yourself in the answers.
Can I say something?
3 against 1.
Can
It's
I say something,
uneven.
Nickey?
Yes.
If a young man,
Yeah.
is earning $2,500,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows that to support a family, he
Mm-hmm.
needs to be earning $5,000. The first thing he does when he starts to make $5,000
Mm-hmm.
is get a family.
And that's for partnership?
Because he can do it. If he finds himself in a position where he's making $10,000,
Mm-hmm.
depending on who he is and what he's about,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to think to himself, my family can live better now
Right.
with the $10,000 salary.
Right.
Or I can now go and create a second family. Because I have the means to do so.
Understood.
And then flip on that, Mario.
Starts to make the $5,000. Her first thought is, I can do better for me and my children. I don't need this man.
Wow. And I want to say here, thank you, Arlene, for the stats. She said, women married to less educated men, and that's 21%, right? And that's from 2012. Men married to less educated wives, that's 15%, right? So the stats is there to prove it. And it says 2019 marriage rate, 51%, and 2024 marriage rate is 47%. And I'm going to move on. And my next question is, do men have emotional needs in relationships, or are you just expected to be strong and provide? Denton.
Shampoo?
All right, Mario. We'll
I'm alive.
Mario.
Yeah. In most cases, I think it has been my experience. A lot of time women are not interested in a man's emotional state.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of times a man is not interested.
A woman?
A woman is not interested in a man's emotional state. I find that in most cases you're expected to turn up and be the man, with your cape and do the thing, fix the thing, resolve the issue, be the man, and all of that. And she wants to be vulnerable, and you're there and you hold her, you share something with her, and it's like, dude.
Oh wow.
This is not your party. This is I am the one having an issue here. Where are you going with that?
Wow.
Yeah? Anyway. Men do have emotions, and some of us learn how to deal with them well. Some of us learn how to not deal with them
right.
well.
Hold on, Mario. I'm so sorry. Just remember what you were gonna say. So a young lady just said a woman may not be interested in a man's emotional needs if he has hurt her or wronged her.
Or she has been hurt or wronged by some other man who is
by the same man.
Or some other man. Or some other man. Or some other man.
She said,
a man.
Any man.
He said the same man. If she's not, I have it here.
Well. Before Mario finish.
It hurts her, right? She's not gonna have.
Why is she still there?
Before Mario, she should have gone already a long time. Before Mario finish the conversation.
She's still hurting her continually. Why is she there?
Find somebody else who's not doing it.
It's not that simple, though, gentlemen.
It is that simple, because if you're going to stay in something that you're not happy with, and then afterwards you come and blame me for your unhappiness, You should have gone a long time.
Wow. I'm happy to be having this conversation to
Find
hear
a way.
how you're finally
Find a way.
find a way
Let,
out.
let, let me
Find a
interject.
Yes, Denton.
Women don't like nice men.
Oh wow.
Women like pressure and problem. Those are the men that they go for. A woman who got pregnant for a man 5 times who have never taken care of the first child. A nice guy who
Yes.
comes along a church choir boy who will take care and be nice.
Too soft.
Him boring.
Too
Him boring.
soft. Too soft.
And him not good in a bed either.
Too soft.
He can pay for stuff though, Denton. Him can stay there and pay for stuff. Him
Yes.
can bring the groceries and the pampers and him can provide all the things.
But
At the end of the
and you can go outside marry, go pick up the panties off the line and pack them in the house.
Yes. And you can't stay here but sleep on the couch.
I want to share an experience. If I saw me,
Yes, go ahead.
I met a woman in 2007,
Yes.
and when I met her, she just have a miscarriage and told me that boy she had a problem with immigration
Oh my.
because her boss was collecting her insurance wasn't paying it, and when she had the miscarriage at the hospital, her bill was almost $5,000, and the baby father leave her in the hospital with $80 worth of coins, quarters. And when I met the young lady, I literally go in and pay off that fare.
My
2 years later, somebody tell me that they are still together. And they tell me to go into a tree and wait at the girl apartment and watch. Now me have over 200 pounds and climb that tree. At the end of the day, the woman and the same man have to take me up off the ground. My heart goes straight to the ground like a magnet. I couldn't believe she was still seeing the guy. I fall out of that tree. And this is a life experience, I'm not lying. And her words were, you know me and him there. But you come see we together. So why you are going so? I live in North
All right.
Side. This was in Winter
Let
Park.
me go with this. Nickey. Can I just answer something? Can I just say something to you? And I'm losing my thoughts. But you know what I'm saying is this.
I'm so sorry. Mila is not.
That's what I'm saying to you, Nickey. And this is a real thing, right? You talked about the emotions of women and how emotions. When Denton started the conversation, I knew exactly what was happening because you see, we have some first grade scammers on the place where they're dangerous, bad, right? Because you have to be careful, right? And what he said a while ago, while it might be humorous, it is a reality of many men, and the women now call the men fool when you trick them like that and take away the money from them. You call them an idiot, right? Because you play on his emotion and take his money. Now, if this thing turn out another way now, and then I'm not going to say it like that, but
Right.
if this man decides say you take me $5,000, you
Yes.
take my money, and you have the man still, and say him David, and you and the man set it up. You might want to nail up the door with the two of them in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, that and that them can stay in and stay together for a long time. I mean, these things. It's a rough thing to see, and then that this is something that it happens to so many men. That's a reality, and it's a troubling thing. But at the same time, I would say, men, please be vet. You want somebody to believe in at the same time, and you want to be safe in your own self.
Yes.
A reality is this, that men are always trying to rescue women, and this storyline is not a new one. It's a continuous situation, right? And this
And
can not and this can go a very wrong way at some point for many persons listening to
yeah.
that conversation, right?
Denton, I want to say to you though that shame on her. Shame on her, because there are people who are just naturally kind. There are people who are just naturally have a good heart. And shame on people who take, is it disadvantage or advantage of that? The English majors can tell me. But for what transpired, while it may be funny in the moment, it is unfortunate,
Nickey,
right? People take
may I say
disadvantage.
this? May I say this? May
Yes,
I
go
say
ahead.
this, please? Here's the conversation we're having, and we're
Yes,
talking about the opposite sex, which we need each other no matter what we do. Especially,
yes.
I've been listening to the conversation that men need women, but somehow the women don't need men. That's the kind of feeling that you get every time.
It is
So no, no, no. So the women tend to want to feel they're more important within the relationship, that they can lock off from the man and treat him with disrespect when he is in the relationship, fully committed, and then withhold ourselves from him because that's what he wants.
well, shame on
And no,
them.
no, no. Weaponize it.
Mm.
Weaponize the factor, because when a man gets in a relationship, he gets in that relationship not for all the work what you're doing and the hairstyle you have on and all that may attract him to you, but he might think that you have something that he wants, and that's what he comes for. He wants that one thing, and you don't care about the work you have, the amount of money you have. That's not his thing. And
Okay.
that he wants you for, the very thing that he came in the relationship for, is the thing that you're not wanting to give him. Now that is unfortunate. Here's the second
Mm-hmm.
half of that. You find a situation where women are complaining how wicked these men are. Now, if this gentleman right here, so, who has been so kind to so many women, as you notice, he has spoken about more than how many that he had helped, and he's always wanted to find this stray cat that exists, that he wants to save from this very tall tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then they turn him into a very monstrous person,
Yeah.
unkind in his heart. And when he responds in this way and start to treat you back, when you're in a relationship with him now and you say something and it triggers him because he has seen this before, then you say, how him stay so, and a good man this. But you have
Yeah.
done this one thing. You have messed up so many men that
Yeah.
now that you're reaping the benefit of it, you're
Right.
now saying, where are the good men? You messed them up and you are now messing them up. And I'm not saying that there are not some men who mess up some good women. See, so
Because it
I'm not
happened.
saying that.
It happened.
But
It happened.
so when we're saying having a conversation, you have to balance it. And I'm not going to come here and say that some of us men, you see how smart these ladies are, you see, and they do these things. And so we find the thing is, here is the long and short of it is, a woman go to a restaurant with you, she wants you to buy the most expensive food and give her. And she wants to do that, and she wants to do that more than 3 or 4 times. And at 3 or 4 times, and you might not get a chance to even hold her hand. But
But
no, no.
again,
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. That need to be addressed, because what you're looking at is a situation awaiting to happen. So this you might have to have a flash talk on that one to say that,
definitely.
guys, do not spend your money on any woman that you're not sure that you're going to be in a relationship with, and she's trying to play you for a fool. Even if
And that's for both parties.
I would make a
Right?
suggestion, but it wouldn't be appropriate on the program.
And I get what you're
We
saying.
can save that for
Then Todd.
after that.
I think if you have money, Mario, I think if you have money and you can afford things, as a man, I think men should work hard and get a lot of money that they can afford to buy the things they want. I just think that.
Can
Okay.
I share something I experienced when I was much, much younger?
Okay.
When I was about 19,
Yeah.
I was in a relatively good position.
Mm-hmm.
Got myself a nice, what was at the time a dream car. It was a 1976 Ford Escort
Mm-hmm.
with a Weber carburetor and a straight pipe. It was loud and it was fast.
Right.
And after I was dating this young lady, and I remember going to her house in the evenings after work. There was a, if you know Spanish Town well, there was a house close to the roundabout where Jose Marti High School is. And I would take that roundabout sailing. I'd gear down, I'd slide around the roundabout, I'd go past Police Academy, and I'd go all the way down and turn and come back up the hill to her house. And I remember a couple of weeks running, I would always meet a little car coming down the hill. Run about the same place. And one night, the car broke down. I had my sister's car. Doesn't make any noise whatsoever. And I decided to go and see her after work as per usual. Where do you think I saw that car that I used to meet every night coming down the hill? At her house. Two things happened to me that night. I decided I would never, ever, 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 ever
show up
again drive a load car.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, my car is going to be the most nondescript.
So Mario, your trust gone now. Your trust gone.
Huh?
Your trustingness just left you.
My trust went. But when you see my car on the road, there's going to be 10 of them like it, just like it.
Oh, I see.
Same color, same tint, same rims.
Got you.
You have to know my license plate to know that that one is mine. Right? And I remember I went up there and I saw the dude and I saw her and I said to myself, something going on here. And no, just my friend and blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, okay, fine, cool. All right, you can stay. Me gone. I jumped in my sister's car and I drove back down the hill. And I went home. Didn't call her. For me, that was it. It done. And I remember we spoke after that and there was some reconciliation. But that was the beginning of the end. And eventually, our friendship and stuff. Later in life, though, I must tell you, she did call me up one day. Or message me on some social media platform. And was telling me how wonderful I was and how great I was and how happy she was that I had entered her life. And I thought to myself, look at that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But at 19 years old, it taught me a couple of things.
Yeah.
Don't put your trust in people who there is no need to. We had nothing together.
Oh, I
we
see.
were just boyfriend and girlfriend. We weren't married. We never had children. We never planted a lime tree together or anything. There was nothing there, and there was nothing to walk away. There was nothing that I couldn't walk away from. Subsequent to that, I've had a few relationships. And like Denton, I have financed many going back to school.
Many projects.
Many projects. Furniture for people, move out of parents' yard and go live on them own and all kind of things. But I have never ever thought of any of these projects as something that I had made an investment in that I needed to get a return.
A return. Okay.
Any day that I was unhappy with the situation there, would just
yeah, makes sense.
Go up. Never invest more than you can walk away from in these relationships.
Understand.
Now that I am older, now that I am married, it's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
I'm in it for the long haul. And I do things and I operate very differently now.
Yes.
But as a young man, as a unmarried man at the time, no, you'd never find me chasing anybody trying to figure out who went where with what and with who.
Yeah.
No. We are in a situation and you want to go do X and Y.
Right.
And that doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah. You move.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You go do your thing.
And you,
make a move, go over this side. No, don't need any company. Enjoy yourself over there.
Yeah.
We pass each other on the way, somewhere down the road.
And, as we wind down, I just have a few more questions and we're out of here. I must say, Ellie, I must say that it is, I'm learning a lot from the men And Mario, well, I'm gonna ask a question, and gentlemen, if you feel okay answering it, please do. If you're not comfortable, we will move on.
Please ask
So
the
my
question.
question to you is, what's your biggest fear that you have never said out loud before?
My biggest fear.
Yeah, that you have never said out loud before.
Um, I don't want to make it seem like I am absolutely fearless and I'm perfect, but I
She says she don't want none.
I don't really I right now don't really have much fears. No.
Okay.
Yeah, struggle make me answer.
I get up. I press ahead with the things that matter to me.
Yes.
Not really afraid of anything. I have things in place that will compensate for eventualities.
Yes.
I am not afraid of dying. I am not afraid of losing my job. I'm not afraid of my wife walking out. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm at a place where I'm centered
Yes.
and I'm good to go.
All right.
Yeah.
Denton, the same question to you. What's your biggest fear that you have never said out loud before?
I'm a father of four and I would never want to do a DNA. Because if it turn out otherwise, the way me love my pitney, then me that drop dead. I would have never, I mean, never say it to nobody, me that never want to do a DNA. Make it on right way there. Me know pitney can look like man, I don't know for them, but you can't get me do a DNA even for free. I'm gonna be real. I'm the realest me I gonna
No, Papa, I tell you, no, that tour, that 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 no, that no, that Denton.
That would have killed me. That would have killed me.
About
Then better be for me.
I need you on that show.
Call Murray. But that would kill me.
So you're saying the way how you love your children, you don't want to do any
No.
paternity. You
And
don't
even
want
me do it, them have to remain the same. I mean, I sue nobody.
This, Nickey, you know the story about.
I'm so happy that you came on the show tonight. Trust me.
Denton.
What, Michael?
No, I was saying Denton is good to meet you, sir.
Yeah, man, it's good to Denton, man.
Good to meet you.
Denton.
There's a story.
Awesome.
There's a story, Nickey. I'd like to tell the story. Of a man.
And I'm planning to write a book.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Denton, I don't want to say something. You were on a line of conversation earlier that I would refuse to continue along the line because, like I said, I don't want to mess up anybody's livelihood, So I wouldn't say some things, right? But here's where I want to tell a story, I just mentioned, and I would say, if you ask me what my fear is, I will say it, but I'm telling the story first. I know we're about out of time. There's a man who actually found out about a 5,000 US dollar reward or grant in anyone of 5 children or more. You can receive that money if you have 5 children. And so there's a paper, it's a notice that went around, a nice paper, and everybody, it's been going around. So he found the paper and he run home to his wife. He has 3 kids at the house that he have with his wife. And so he run home with the paper and say, wife, what a exciting news. 5,000 US dollars. At that time, 5,000 US dollars was a lot of money. And he says, I look at this, say, if I have 5 children, I can collect this. He said, but how you going to do it? How are you going to do it? You have 3 children. He said, you just hold on, man, don't worry about anything. And so he went off, grabbed his shirt and stormed out of the yard and went away. When he went away, he came back with 2 more children. When he came back, he said, Darius, Come, make we go collect the money. Where the pick them there? He said for them father see the notice to and come for them.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jacket for days.
With days. And then I'm getting some messages like persons are them are big you up. I hope I'm that's how they pop. Yeah,
Yeah,
them
man.
are big
Yes, Nicky. They're bigging him. I'm big up Denton. Yeah, I'm bigging up Denton too.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go. Let's go
you're
with my fear, Nicky.
they're awesome. And we are now at the flash round.
No, let me go with my fear. Let me go with my fear if you don't mind. My fear.
Oh yes, go ahead.
My fear is anyone my children, anything to happen to them. Anything happening to my kids.
That's a, yeah.
I have 3 girls.
Yeah.
And I have 2 boys.
Yeah.
But for my girls, my boys, I fear for him because he's a man child, and I know how it is for men, children. Dangerous, especially in Jamaica. Alright? My girls, when they take a taxi, I would tell them to write down the license plate number of the car.
Yes.
Or take a photograph of it. As you take it, text it to me immediately. Mm-hmm. And then if it's possible, get the name or a photograph of the driver who is driving the car, taking you home, especially if you're at a certain time. And if you don't even feel, it doesn't matter what it is, just do that one action.
Yes.
So I can know where to start. Just in case. You know?
Yeah.
So that's my fear of anyone harming my kids.
Yeah.
And I don't think that will work out too well. I mean, not for me, of course. For me, right?
I get that. Yeah, I get that. Thank you so much. And we're at the flash round. Say it with your chest, men. Be honest. Don't think about it too much. Just answer me. And we're gonna start with Denton. Finish the sentence. Finish the sentence. What men really need is
Love and appreciation.
love and appreciation.
Just the same as we give it. And emotional contact too. I love to lay down and cuddle with my partner. It's something that I just love. And put phone away. Put phone away. Yeah. And just no intimacy. Just lay down and cuddle. I don't know if I'm broken for being so, but that's what I love. And when I fall in love deep and with all my heart. Unfortunately, maybe we need another nationality like a Filipino to fall in love with because and of all the Jamaican women that I've dated, this is not something that they appreciate.
Oh no. Listen now. You
Well.
are a true gem. You're a true gentleman. But again, you do have us Jamaican ladies out there, and I think I can rep for them. Right? You have decent and respectable. Mikey, put your hand down.
No. Hold on, my hair, right yourself.
You do have decent and respectable young ladies out there, and I think I can rep for them tonight. And I keep saying that with everything, you are gonna find exceptions to the rule because guess what, Denton? A lot of women are saying the same thing, like they give up on Jamaican men, right? Mm-hmm. Because of how the Jamaican men have treated them. But again, that's for another conversation, right? But you are correct. You are correct, Denton. And from what you're saying, I'm picking up that your love language is that of one of physical touch that is important to you, and just having that one-to-one with your partner. So that's awesome. Maria, finish the sentence. What men really need is
peace. Peace of mind.
Yeah.
The peace that when he gets into his space, he can get release, he can get comfort, he can get rest. Yeah, his mind can, take a breath, he can take a breather, and he can just be for a few.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Michael. What men really need is
love and respect.
Love and respect. Thank you so
and
much.
that takes it into all the things that Mario said. The
Yeah.
respect will give you the peace of mind, and I believe that if I don't have a submissive woman, I have a Jezebel. That's just what I believe. And so if that's what is being handed out, I don't
Yeah.
think we are going to be accepting that. For
Yeah.
the Jamaican women, for our Jamaican women, it is for me a long time had a big problem as well, like what Denton says.
Some.
But I will just mark it off as saying that there are some beautiful women that of my country that still exists. And I know Denton will say the same as well, but when he speaks from a position of hurt and he knows what he's saying. And I'm not going to try to minimize that at any time because he knows what he's saying. Because he says, if he says it, it means that he feels that and he knows what he's saying. And if he says he want to try a nationality, it's because the other nationalities might seemingly more respectful, even if, and this is a conversation for after dark. I will talk about that.
And he's within his rights to feel that way
He
as
isn't
well.
within his right to feel that. But we don't want to disenfranchise those good women who are Jamaican, beautiful women. And, we don't want to do that. But at the same time, I'm not going to minimize Denton push that him saying no fine. None of them good. I'm going to leave him with that. I'm not going to trouble him with it. Yes. And none of the ones he came across. I don't know.
And this is why I'm happy that we're having the man talk tonight, because we as women, we can only speak from what we observe. We can't speak from, we can't speak for men, right? So I'm happy that we as women, we get the front row seat to the conversation to hear how men think and feel. Now, um, I want to ask my guest this question, and then I'll ask all the gentlemen to answer this last one for me. So I have two questions, one for my guest, and the last one for all three gentlemen. So, my question to you, Denton, is what do you wish women stopped doing that makes men shut down emotionally?
Be financially fair. Like, one of the biggest cause of divorce is the finance and how things are split within the home. Women are so unfair when it comes on to the finances. We are providers, yes, but just to name a few, I have a friend at work, and his wife is in a good position, he's in a good position, and they share 50-50. I have never gone 50-50 with a woman. I don't think that's fair. I would never allow, not to brag, but I am a homeowner, and if I meet somebody on the road today and they decide to come and live with me, immediately their bills are gone. They don't have to pay water, light, telephone, internet, nothing. You understand? They come and live with me, and all of that is taken care of. I remember in the past, I said to one of my partner, if she can only pay the water bill, which is only $170, she said, why would she live with a man and pay water bill?
Oh, wow.
You understand?
Red flag, blue flag, green flag, pink flag.
So to me, women don't want to literally meet you. If you're a good man, I want to meet them halfway. I think more is less for them.
And
So
that's
I wish they would understand that we need that help too. I remember one time I was when fine you can tell me broken so me married enough time. I was coming from work, and this is my second wife. And unfortunately my pay was 2 days away, and the car was running out of gas. And I run out of gas at Bardentown gas station. And I called the person and asked her if she could get some money to me. She said, if it on right there tonight, the girl will me have a give me money if you come then come buy gas give me. And I sit in the car and cry when a stranger buy me gas.
wow.
So let me tell you something. For me, I don't think high blood pressure will kill me. and I don't think a broken heart can kill me because I've been through it all, and I can still be kind and loving.
Wow. Wow. You're a
So,
gem.
so to be honest, I think women need to understand men more that sometimes we need a bit of rescue at times, and not because we are a provider we should always have money, but sometimes you can assist me too. I remember one
Wow.
relationship about 2011 that I went. The lady birthday was in January, and I went and I bought her a balloon packed with gifts. They stuffed the gifts in the balloons,
Wow. Okay.
and I went to Xerox and I get a bought a chocolate, get them to put her picture and a poem on the chocolate paper
Ooh.
and wrap it for her.
Wow.
I bring all of that for her, and she was so excited. And April is the 17th is my birthday, and I remind her 5 days every day prior to my birthday. And we went to celebration, and she was I love tripods. She was buying me a tripod and a candle. I have it to this day. And when we went to the cashier, I have to pay for it. She said, "I'll give you back, man."
Mercy.
And never got paid back for that.
What?
The relationship ended before I got paid back for the 80
Right.
something dollars I spent at celebrations.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I'm saying. Women,
Awesome.
if good woman out there,
Mar-
please introduce me to them. Me don't want to date them. Me just want to know them and sit with them and talk to
well,
them for
well, well,
minutes.
well, well,
If
well,
one do
Denton,
exist,
The host of this program, I would say,
Hmm.
you have met one today, Denton. One good woman. If you've never met one before, you're talking to one today. And I'm not even trying to laugh at what you said. I won't even have a smile at what you said. Because
Yeah.
what you said to me burn and hurt me deep in my heart to know that you had to go through all of that.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a lot.
And for me, I am upset because of that. Right? And I
Yeah.
know that this is a
Yeah.
real thing you're saying, and you
Yeah.
know, this is
Yeah.
what men go through, and then you hear
Yeah.
some person come off no and talk some rubbish and talk that we should be more kind. You better
Yeah.
earn that kindness. You better be one. I went home one time, and I didn't bring no sweetie for my children and nothing at all for them. Nothing. When they
Right.
open the bag, nothing in there. When I come home, and me and I must love to see, not the food and the goods that me carry. Now, if you don't love see me, don't bother love nothing in the bag.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
me. Well, I had a girl, and I like the girl, and I'm saying this straight off, Denton. And I never had no, I was a young man, and I didn't have any money or nothing like that before. And when I saw her, and I said to her, I like her and everything. She said, me not have the money that, like her how? How am I going to like her? And of course, right away she turned me down because me not have no car. Me not have no seemingly have the cash that I need to have. And so she didn't really like me very much. But then soon after that, what she didn't realize I was a working man. I was a working guy and I'm skilled and I'm always busy doing things. We not really waste time.
Right.
As a youngster, my father taught us how to work as children, boys and girls, not
Yeah.
just the men. Everybody worked together in the family business.
Everybody.
And
Right.
I bought my car now and I drove down, and as I was driving down the street, this is back in the day, a long time, so no
Yeah.
people have car and stuff like that at that time. Or if you do have a car, one ladder you have or something. And I have my AC window wind up and everything. I drove up, not to say I'm impressing anybody, but I saw her. And she
Right.
wanted at that point to be in a relationship with me at that time. Now, that's just wrong, but that is where that went. And the worst part about it, I know no longer I'm interested in her at all. And I didn't even want it to,
Yeah.
just for the purpose of it, to say I wanted to make a point. I never said anything, but I smiled and I didn't disrespect. But I knew that this was not. I felt bad just because she at that time thought that I was valuable to talk to. That's what I felt bad about.
Understand. And we one last question to the gentleman, and I want to say so our viewers and listeners that we truly appreciate you staying and sticking with us tonight. And again, I cannot say it enough how much I appreciate the input I am getting from the gentlemen tonight. And my final question to you, gentlemen, is what is one thing that you're doing now to become the man you were always meant to be? The man who God ordained you to be, right? Stepping into your purpose. What is one thing you're doing now? You made all these mistakes over the years, and now, looking at self care and self love and preserving your peace. What's one thing you're now doing to become that man you were meant to be? And I'm going to start with Mario.
Okay. I am trying to be the best version of me. I'm trying to be healthier.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more focused. I am trying to be calmer. I tend to fly off the handle sometimes, and I'm trying to put a cap on that.
Yeah.
Keep calm, keep a level head, and think things through rather than react to things.
Yes.
So I think I'm on a good path.
That's good.
There are a couple of things that are lining up and are working well for me right now.
Yeah.
And I want to keep pushing in that direction and stay focused. That's where I'm at now.
Very good. Michael,
I would
did
want,
we lose him?
I don't know if you lost him, but I would want to talk on a little bit. The question, repeat the question for me. But
So,
afterward,
what is it you are doing now to
yes.
become the man you were always meant to be?
All right. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna say this first, then I'm gonna go to the what you're saying that you asked the question. Earlier, Denton made mention of the fact that he went all the way out and bought this lovely present for this young lady,
Yes.
and then in return he got himself as to provide for himself. I saw this happening to a group of men some weeks ago on Father's Day, where the women were treated very well, and then the women went off and had this great big conference again for themselves and didn't remember that the men treated them well on Father's Day and didn't do anything. I wanted to put that because it came back again for me. And what I'm doing for, as a question you asked,
Yes, sir.
what am I doing for, and I think that's one of the most evil things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
Evil. I think the devil himself orchestrated that. But anyways, so I decided in my mind that I wanted to make not just men better, but women understand how we think as men and we understand how women think. So I went into creating a platform or a media that would allow everyone to express themselves openly, freely, and of course be able to reach people with the messages that are positive, that will impact their lives, that will change the narrative that we are talking about to create a better future for just not men, but women and men together. Because I believe in the family. And so my mandate is to continue to go the path of creating a stronger unit of men and women and teaching the narrative or debunk the damaging materials that are out there that separates us and demonize us alike.
Yes.
Both men and women.
Thank you. And Denton says he's on. Are you able to add him? Okay. Oh, he's asking you to add him back. Okay. And then Denton will give us his last comment and then we will wrap up. At this time, though, ladies and gentlemen, please do not go anywhere. There is a video that Lady Ellie would like to play for us. Oh, Sir Denton is here, so we will. Okay, so Sir Denton, hang in there. We're just gonna play a video and then
Big news. We have officially hit 2,500 subscribers on YouTube with 100,000 views.
Uplifting stories and Bible studies.
To exciting events, podcasts, and real conversations. Thank you, Flashpoint family.
You have been part of it all, and we could not have done it without you.
This milestone is more than just numbers. It's a community, a movement, a mission.
And at Flashpoint Media, we are committed to staying
present,
practical,
on point.
If you haven't already hit that subscribe button,
share your favorite video.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we do have some new friends with us here. I'm just gonna ask you, you see that button there? Just press it. Press the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Please subscribe as well. And we are going to take Sir Denton's comment. Should I repeat the question?
Go ahead, please.
Okay. So my question was, what's one thing you're doing now to become the man you were always meant to be?
Okay, I grew up with my mom and dad. My dad is now 81 and my mom is 79.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad set himself while he was in his late 40s. I'm now more focusing on my kids and building my, trying to be more of a financial independent than my regular 9 to 5, and also focusing on my health because this area is where it gets real rocky, where you start to deteriorate unless you choose the best food for your body, either medicine or something that will wreck you or something that will build you. So I'm focusing on my spirituality, my health, my wealth, and family.
Amen.
So, and I have never in my life thought this would be important to such a level, but your body will start to talk to you.
Yes.
If you don't take time out for your body, now you will have to one day. So at this point, and approaching 50, my health and my spiritual life is super important.
Yes.
And my kids, making sure that you spend time with them because every day you get up, you realize that you need to hug your kids, talk
Yes.
with them, spend time with them. I love to cook. I cook for my kids, and it's a joy to watch them eat what I cook.
Yes.
And literally just having family time.
Yes.
So I thought I would be at least not divorced twice, but still with my first wife and enjoying the kids. No, my daughter, who I'm so proud of, she's a registered nurse and she just graduated in July. She's about
Awesome.
to approach the work field. I have a son who is now 23. He is a IT in a reputable company. And another, my third son is, I think he got a job through Dart and he's about to start his work life. And so I am very proud at the moment. And I think I want to bond with them even more now than ever.
Yes.
Also, my parents who are in their golden years, I want to make sure that I'm always around them and spending time with them. They have a farm, they still farm, and that's what keep them going. And to spend time with them on the farm and
Yes.
see the stuff that they do and produce, it's amazing. Cause that was the first job given unto man to tile the earth.
Yes. For
And
real.
I heard once somebody make a quote said, if you marry a farmer, fruits and vegetables will be your in-laws.
I
So
like that.
so
That's
I am at a point now. I hope I'm not saying too much, but
okay.
where I believe that family is everything, and I have always dreamed of how I would react with my kids when in my teenage years, how I would want it to be. And I am not perfect, but I'm close, and I am still trying to reward my kids for being
Amen.
some good kids. They are really good kids.
Amen.
They are not the best, but they are really good kids. So I have real good kids and real good parents.
So
And
good.
my dad is a superman. He's amazing. I wouldn't want Bill Gates for my father over my dad
Wow. Wow.
because he's a true hardworking man. So
And you know,
those are the things. I hope I didn't stray and I answer your points.
no, no, no. You did very well. Very well. And you know, Denton, this is your first time on the show, but it will not be your last. You
100%.
brought some insight to the conversation. And I think I can speak on behalf of Mario and Mikey to say, you know, you brought flavor, you brought truth, honesty, and even clarity. And we really and truly appreciate you. Gentlemen, you step up enough. Mario, when
Always.
I came and I didn't see Mario and you couldn't see it on her face, but I was like, where's Mario? And then he just walked in. And Mikey, thank you so much, sir, for being here. Thank you. I really appreciate you, gentlemen. And you know, tonight, Flash Fam, we've learned that love is a language, right?
Yep.
And sometimes we're speaking, no, my apologies. Tonight proved that man talk, not flash talk tonight, that man talk isn't about ego, it's about honesty. And we heard it here tonight. There was transparency and there was honesty. It's about showing that men don't just grind, they grow. They don't just lead, they feel. I want that one to sink in. Men do not just lead, they feel. And they are allowed to feel they're human beings. They don't just protect, they need protection too, right? Men need to know that women have their backs. Men need to know that women are their safe place. And when they're having a bad day, even if they say to their brethren, yo, me good enough, your partner can get that vulnerable side. Your partner can hear the whole 9 yards of how your day was, right? To every man who showed up, all of you, right, who showed up with truth, humor, and heart, we see you, we appreciate you, and we heard you. And we hope that this space reminded you that your voice matters. Your softness is strength. You heard me? You heard what I said? Your softness is strength, and your story is still being written in real time, even as we speak. And I want to say that, gentlemen, the things that you cannot say out loud, God hear you. Him hear you. And whatever it is you're praying about, just continue to be patient and be faithful, and you will see the reward. Now, this ain't the last man talk because you guys opened up a whole can of worms tonight. But I must say that it was truly the realest. Yeah, it was real. So until next time, Flash Fam, right? Continue to be authentic, continue to be your true self. And the self care thing, yeah, continue to do that. Do not let anybody pour negativity into your cup. Continue to fill it with positivity. So, this was the Uncut edition, and have yourselves a great weekend when it comes. And, gentlemen, go on to the do, hold the faith, and just know that you're loved, You're appreciated. Until next time, this was Flash Talk. Bye.
This is Flash Talk, the uncut edition. Say it just how you feel it.
No filters, no fluff, just real talk with the full Flashpoint fam. Get with it.
From hot takes to belly laughs, the crew is locked in and ready.
From debates that might get a little spicy, including all VIP members.
This is where vibes meets voice, jokes meets truth, and we talk things.
We are here to get real.
It's raw, it's real, and it's about time.
Big conversations. This is Flash Talks, the Uncut edition. Flash Farm. What are the things there now?
Real people, real voices, real conversations.
Flash Talk, the Uncut edition at 7 p.m.